He's gonna leave me here with the baby.
That's not even my baby. Okay, no, I love him. You know I love him like a son, but it's not even my son.
Women, when we talk about most men are just with us just because of the labor we provide them, this is a typical example of this. Hey, beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a video of a man that is literally with this woman because this woman is providing childcare for him. And this is why we always talk about how don't date men that have children, because sometimes it can get really nasty and really messed up, because now they are blackmailing you, telling, or they are emotionally manipulating you, telling you're such a good mom so that you can take care of their baby. So this video is a video of a lady that was recording her boyfriend, and she was just basically telling her boyfriend that, you know what, I'm going to go home to my house now because I've been here for a week taking care of you, your son. So I want to go home. And this man just lashed out. And the reason why he does not want her to go home is the fact that you're like, you can't go home. You said you love my son. You're here to take care of him. So you cannot go. You can stay here as long as you want. You can't leave us. So who is going to cook and clean for us? And you could clearly see that this man has no interest in taking care of this baby. And you could clearly see that this is the only reason why he's with this woman. Anyway, guys, let's go check out this video, check the original video, and then a creator actually break down this type of dynamic and why as women stop dating men that have children, especially little children. Let me know your own take down in the comment section. Have you dated a man that has kids? What are your experience? What are your advice, your thoughts? Go down and share your thought about this story down in the comment section, okay? So let's go check it out, and then we'll come back and talk more.
I'm not gonna spend the night tonight.
Huh?
I'm not spending the night tonight.
Why not? So you going?
I'm going home.
So you don't want to leave me here with the baby?
What?
He's gonna leave me here with the baby.
That's not even my baby. Okay, no, I love him. You know I love him like a son, but it's not even my son.
So you're gonna leave me here and take care of this baby by myself. So you don't want to come with me? No. Stay here. Walk me to the store and back.
I'm going home tonight. I've been here for a
I
whole.
love you over there. Don't go.
I've been here for a whole week.
Oh, just stay, man. Damn, I need somebody to help me take care of the baby.
Exactly.
It's time for his mama to step up.
No, that's what you were here for.
Don't play with me.
You said that you love him, so show him you love him. No, I can't take care of no kids.
I've been here for a week.
So what? It don't matter if you've been here for a week or not, bro.
So what you want me to do?
Stay here and help me with the baby. That's it. That's all. And cook for us.
I'm not helping you. He got something in his mouth. Get it, get it, get it. Not tonight though, babe, for real. He swallowed it. I'm not gonna spend the night tonight. I'm not spending the night tonight.
So you going?
I'm going home.
So you don't want to leave me here with the baby?
What?
He's gonna leave me here with the baby.
That's not even my baby. Okay.
Just stay, man. Damn, I need somebody to help me take care of the baby.
It's time for his mama to step up.
No.
Exactly.
That's what you were here for.
Don't play with me.
You said you know I can't take care of no kids.
I've been here for a week.
Stay here and help me with the baby. That's it. That's all. And cook for us.
I'm not helping you. He got something in his mouth. Get it, get it, get it. Not tonight though, babe, for real.
Something. No.
He swallowed it.
Men date women for their free labor already as it is, but there's no one that is more true for than men who already have small children of their own. I'm talking like under 5 years old. If a man is trying to date you and he has a small child, just know that 99.999999% of the time, his plan is to make you a mommy bang man.
Caregiver.
Small children, even and especially his own small children, are a man's worst enemy because they take what he views as his rightful spot in the limelight as the main character. Because usually when children are not around, whom are the women focusing on? It's men, right? According to the male gaze, if there are no children around, the women are relegated to serving men. But when there is a small child around, they feel as though the baby is taking their rightful spot. They resent children to begin with for stealing the limelight, but the thing that they resent even more than that is being left alone to take care of those children, because all of those care tasks are associated with women. And funny enough, you'd actually would have to be an alpha in order to perform any of those tasks, which most men are not. We talk about this all the time. Because what it really takes to take care of a child is to be a leader, to be self-sacrificial, to have critical thinking skills, to be independent, to be decisive. Most men know deep within themselves that they have none of that. They have none of what it takes to actually take care of and keep a child alive. That's the worst case scenario for them, and this is why they just cannot wait to dump their baby off on another woman when that baby's mother leaves them for being a useless sack of shit. Ooh. They typically will find a younger woman or a woman who doesn't have kids, bring her in, and they'll compliment her like mothering and nurturing abilities, and they'll be like, see, you're exactly the kind of woman I'm looking for, you're gonna be such a good mom, da da da. And women fall for this, and these are the kind of situations that they then end up in, because these men actually feel entitled to this kind of treatment. Like, they're not actually thankful to you for going out of your way and like doing these things for them and their kid, and they certainly don't view that as a temporary situation. They're like, no, 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 where the fuck are you going? That should scare you ladies a lot more than I feel like it does. This is scary behavior. And I will love Melanie Hamlet forever for coining or popularizing the term king baby. There's really nothing quite like it to describe most men, especially men who are fathers. The reason that you need to add like king to the front of the baby is because a lot of men combine these elements of violence and helplessness in order to achieve the kind of treatment that they want from the women in their life. And this is exactly what you see playing out in this video. She's just trying to tell him that she's leaving. Like, she's not asking him, she's trying to tell him that she's leaving. And he uses this like vague, like threatening tone. He's like, where are you going though? Why can't you just stay? Like, no, just stay. You need to stay here so you can cook for us and stuff. Like, he says even the quietest of parts out loud. And don't be fooled by these men with small children. First of all, y'all need to realize what it takes for a woman, a new mother, to actually leave the man that she had a baby with. A lot of women will stay through some really bad circumstances, the least of which being not helping out or, you know, whatever. Most women will put up with that as long as he's like kind, has a job, brings home a paycheck, especially in those younger years, because women don't receive any kind of maternity pay or anything like that, and most of the time are forced to put up with a man in order to experience like the benefits of a maternity leave. A lot of women will stay through some rather poor treatment just in order to provide a child with that kind of stability, right? And without sort of turning their whole lives upside down and the child's whole life upside down. So if a man has a small child and has been separated from his baby's mother for any amount of time, you can guess that he drove that woman up the wall until she had no choice but to exit from that situation. So this is not a good man that you're dealing with in the first place. Okay. Second of all, you're probably only there because that same woman, same baby's mother, is not paying attention to him. She's not fucking with him like that. And he's probably using you to make her jealous. That's the best case scenario. I'll quote my friend Kylie, whose rule when it comes to that is if the child is under 5, they're still messing around with its mother. Almost no exceptions to this rule. If your man has a child that's under 5 years old, there's something going on with the baby's mom. Listen, I don't make the rules. I just know a lot of women who have lived this on both sides of the equation because they thought that they were the only one that had like this special relationship with their baby's dad when their baby was still small. No, you're not. This was that man's plan all along. It was to have you on this little yo-yo string like that. That's why they always want to get you pregnant when you're young too. The other thing these men do that you really shouldn't be fooled by is they will sort of praise your like natural caregiver abilities. You're gonna be such a good mom to our kids someday, or like to your own kids someday. Like, I can't wait to see you be a mom. What they're trying to do is they're trying to like positively reinforce this behavior so that you will keep doing it. That's their only goal. because then they will get mad at you for no longer doing it. And they'll be like, but no, you're such a good mom. Like, I don't even know what to do with this baby. Listen to them when they say that. They're telling you a very scary truth, a very scary reality about themselves. That literally, if you weren't there, they wouldn't know how to take care of their own baby. And then immediately, case in point, the woman in the video is like, he just has something in his mouth, get it out. Then the man does not react quickly enough, and she's like, oh, well, he swallowed it. Literally, he proves the case in point right there. Now, we have a whole episode coming out on this on the podcast, but this is why if you're gonna date, you should always date like a man. And here's one thing a man will never do, is that. What that woman is doing in that video, that's something a man will never do. First of all, most men straight up refuse to date women with children. Especially, mind you, men who have children of their own, because they know exactly what the deal is. Also, a lot of men will tell you that they're ready to step up and be a stepfather to a child. And then when it comes to actually doing it, it turns out they haven't thought it all the way through. They haven't read any books. They haven't taken any advice. They haven't asked around. They don't know what the fuck to do with a kid, and they will give up after 1 or 2 attempts and just break up with you. You waited like 8 months to introduce your kid to this man who's like, no, I'm like ready. I love kids. I want kids of my own someday. And then they'll spend like 2 evenings around your child and be like, I can't do this. It's too much responsibility, because they hadn't really thought it through at all. So you need to act more like that. Instead of like stepping up to the plate, you need to actually step down. The moment anything is like too much for you, or it's like getting in the way of your regular life, your regular activities, you notice you haven't been home for a whole week, back off and see how that man reacts, because I guarantee he's not going to react well to the same thing that he would have done to you if the roles were switched. A man would be so appalled if a single mother was like, how dare you not stay here for a whole week and take care of my baby? Change the diapers, cook and clean, make sure he has nothing in his mouth, all that kind of stuff. How dare you not do that? If a woman said that to a man, his inability to like process and compute that statement would like kill him on the spot. I literally don't think that a man would ever be able to process that kind of audacity from a woman. But here we have a man comfortable enough to do it while he knows he's being recorded. And not only that, but there's so many women in the comments talking about similar experiences that they've had with men. So let me just tell you, the kind of audacity that men have when it comes to dating, women mostly couldn't even dream of exhibiting. But you need to try. You need to try harder, because this is how men will take advantage of you. They'll praise you for all of these, housekeeping, mothering, soothing, peaceful qualities, only in order to keep you performing free labor for them. And then on top of that, they will have the audacity to get mad at you when you tell them that you're not going to be performing it for like a day or two. For a day or two, mind you, she wasn't like, fuck you and your kid, like I'm fucking leaving. She was like, I'm going to spend the night at my house tonight. Not like she said anything criminal or like walked out or abandoned them. Mind you, again, this is not her baby, not even her child. And this man is so appalled that a woman won't just stick around and do free labor for him and his child. And he says it so openly several times, like, no, that's what you're here for. I need you to stay here and cook and clean and take care of the baby. You're really gonna leave me with this baby all by myself? That's a horrifying statement. That's a statement that should never come out of a parent's mouth. If you're playing house with a man like this and you have any delusions about him being a better father to your child than he is to his current child, I just have to tell you, those are the delusions of a lunatic, because you have to look at what's right in front of you and you have to judge him based on that, because once again, that's how men date you. They look exactly at what you bring to the table. They know exactly what they value you for. And in times like these, that's the quiet part that they're saying out loud. That's what you're here for. You're here to take care of the baby, cook and clean. And at the end of the night, also be my fleshlight. And all I had to do was take you out to like 1 or 2 nice dinners and text with you for a couple days, like text you good morning and good night and stuff like that. And you completely fell for it. Ladies, please stay away from these men. They are literally trying to trap you. And you deserve to be free and happy and thriving. Godspeed. I love you so much.
Please let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. But as always, you guys know how we do it. Please keep it respectful. You're on this channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a very respectful way. So go ahead, feel free to share your thoughts. This creator has really just said a lot of the things I want to say, but I also want to add a couple of things to this. Is that this is something we always talk about. Yeah, we always have this conversation, and we're always talking about how men are very intentional of picking the women that they want in their life and the women they have in their life. Most times we women, like I always talk about here, is how we are very emotional. We go with what we feel, or with the butterflies in our stomach, and this is how we choose the man. We go with a potential, like, oh, he's going to be great, he's going to be awesome, he's very ambitious, so he's going to give us a good life, rather than the reality that is in front of us, and ask ourselves, this person, this man is now, is it the person that I will want to grow with and spend the rest of my life with? Why for men, look at your qualities now and say, can this woman be a mother? Can this woman nurture? Can this woman cook, clean? The man is not saying that, oh, this woman will learn how to be a mother in the future, or this woman will learn how to cook in the future. No. There, you have to have it, the qualification here. And this is why I said they are very intentional. And this is why I wish that a lot of women, we are very intentional and know what we want. What you want from a relationship and what I want from a relationship, it will be 100% different. So I'm not going to tell you, oh, this is it, this is it. But ask yourself deep down in your heart and ask yourself, what do you want from a relationship? Because whether you like it or not, this is what these men are doing. This man clearly is with this woman because she is providing childcare or providing care to his baby. That is why he has this woman in his life, and that's why he will show her love the way she wants it. Like if she complains about something, oh, you don't love me this way, you don't love me, he will show her, because he knows that he cannot take care of that child by himself, so he needs you. So he will do everything, he will say everything, he will, this is how they manipulate most women. They will say everything to get you there. And this just trickles down to a whole lot other things. For this man, he's having a caregiver for his child. So he would do anything to make you feel that love, to make you loved, and just to keep you there until you're no longer providing that service for him again. And then you see him. That is not always say like just ask your, if you have a man, just ask your man, like why do you, most times when they talk about why they love you, is the things you do for them, is the labor you provide for them, how you take care of their family, how you clean, how you support him. It has nothing to do with you and your essence and who you are as a person on your core. No, it's what you do for them. And for me, like when I ask that question, sometimes I usually just smile when I hear men. I usually ask men. I've asked my husband this too before. I just smile and laugh, because it's all the labor that we are doing as women, unpaid labor, like literally unpaid labor. And if you think about it, that's what we are raised to do. So this man being very entitled to this woman having like rendering childcare for him for free, giving her body for free, giving her time, giving her energy. He knows. And this is him, like I always talk about here. This is people that don't have a business having a baby. This man is having baby, but he has no intention of taking care of the baby, because he's banking on the women he's going to come across, the mother of this child, to take care of this child. And like the creator talked about how this man is not a good man, because if the mother of this child could leave this child with him at that young age, there's something of it. And as women, we need to start clocking things like that. Like when you want to be with man, because whether he like it or not, the man is going to tell you, because he needs you. It's going to act right. It's going to do you right by the books, just to get that service he needs from you. It could be you cooking. It could be you cleaning. It could be you taking care of his child. It could be you giving him sex. It could be all that, but he will act accordingly the way you want him, just so that he can harvest all that from you. So when you see situations that makes you raise your eyebrow, like, what's going on here? Ask questions, like for real, for real. And this is why I wish, like, we as women, we can talk to ourselves, so we know why the other ex left. Because we're dealing with some craziness so out there. So if this little boy, if his child's mother left him, that's because of something. Because like the creators talked about, most women will stay just because of the child, because at that time they've lost their income because they just had a child. They are not back into the workforce, so they are not earning that much income, so they will stay and put up with a man. But if a woman is bold enough to say, you know what, here's your child, I'm out of here, the man is a terrible man. And generally in any situation, when you hear a man, oh, my ex would, like, why does your ex leave? If you're such a wonderful man, why did she leave? Ladies, I always ask these questions. I'm not telling anybody not to be in a relationship or not, but just be very intentional, because these men are very intentional, very intentional. Like I always say, picking us as women to be their partner. So we as women, we need to learn to pick them with a lot of purpose. Why are you picking them? And yeah, let me know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. Please, please be respectful. Share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go on and share this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push out my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and this girl here. So go on and do that. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.